Hello, Tent Perks. My name is Ina, and today we will talk about open-mindedness. I will give you a small presentation on this topic, so stay with us because it's not going to be very long, but very educational. Yeah. So let's get started. So let's first take a look at the table of contents. We will talk about definition of open-mindedness, of course, characteristics of open-minded people, and benefits of being open-minded person. Then we will move to factors which influence open-mindedness. And I think the most important part of this presentation is going to be how to learn to be open-minded, yeah? So let's move on. Definition of open-mindedness. Open-mindedness is being receptive to a wide variety of ideas, arguments, and information. And why is it important? Because we all come from different countries, we are all of different regions, and we all have different background, yeah? So it is very important to be receptive to a wide variety of ideas because we all have different mindset. Then, it is a necessary ability in order to think critically and rationally. Open-mindedness allows you to compare different information, different opinions, and only by collecting as much as possible information, you are able to compare all this information and then you can come up with the best solution possible. For example, if you're looking for a solution, then by comparing different perspectives, you can come up with a good solution, yeah, because you will think critically and rationally. Being open to new ideas and experiences can sometimes lead to confusion and cognitive dissonance when we learn new things that conflict with existing beliefs. As I said, due to the fact that we are all raised differently, in different surroundings, in different environment, by different people, and in general we all have different life experience. And of course we have our own values and beliefs, also based on the culture and traditions we have in our country. And therefore, sometimes when we hear an opinion which is totally contradictory to the one we have, our mind, our brain blocks us. It thinks, hey, no, this is stupid, okay? I have the best idea. I have the best opinion. I know that my opinion is right. It is correct. But the other opinion, oh my God, no, I don't like it. It's stupid, yeah? So, of course, that's okay that you have a confusion. That's okay that you are not ready to accept someone else's opinion. But you need to stay conscious about that, yeah? Consciousness is the key to combat this confusion, this cognitive dissonance. And then, open-mindedness is being able to change and revise outdated or incorrect beliefs is an important part of learning and personal growth. The thing is that you cannot just stick to the same beliefs and to the same information for years. It's not going to work because everything is improving. New information is collected. So you need to be conscious about the fact that, okay, your ideas, your information can also be outdated. And especially I think we notice it during the corona times because now the information is outdated every, 2 weeks, if not every day. So you get me. We move to the next slide, which is benefits of being open-minded. And the first one is having new experiences, yeah? If you're an open-minded person, you go easier out of your comfort zone. You meet new people, you talk with them, sometimes you debate with them. So it's hard to keep learning when you surround yourself with the same old ideas, yeah? It's the same, for example, if you study, let's say hospitality like me, yeah? And you surround yourself only with people from hospitality, but then you limit yourself from gaining new information from people of different fields. Get insight, challenging your existing beliefs and considering how new ideas can give you fresh insights. If you're an open-minded person, you're open to the ideas, you're open to the people. You go, you talk with them, and you collect new information constantly. You digest new information, and of course, you get new insights. And that's how you also grow. Achieving personal growth. Okay, that's my favorite part. I'm a fan of self-improvement. I love personal growth. And being open-minded is about personal growth. So keeping an open mind can help you grow as a person. You learn new things about the world and the people around you. And it is important to say that very often employers, they're seeking for someone who is open-minded, who is able to challenge their own ideas and accept the opinions of other people. Becoming mentally strong. Okay, that's maybe a little bit vague for you, so I will elaborate on this one. So staying open to new ideas and experiences can help you become a stronger, more vibrant person. The thing is that if you're open-minded, you know that people have their own opinion. People have different information. And this information can be totally opposite from what you have. And the fact that you stay conscious about this prepares you for the fact that, okay, your own ideas can be challenged and someone can say that your idea is stupid. And being prepared for that means that you prepare yourself and your mental health is also strong because, okay, you know that it can happen. That's fine. You know that it can happen. And you're not going to be disappointed when it actually happens, yeah? Okay, now we talk about characteristics of open-minded people. So first of all, curiosity. I think that's pretty clear. You need to be curious. You need to go out of your comfort zone. You need to be curious about everything what is new to you. Able to have their ideas challenged. I already mentioned it as well. So you need to be able to have your ideas challenged, yeah, by other people. No anger when wrong. So if someone says that your idea is stupid, well, maybe it is incorrect way to say. That's a little bit impolite if they say this way. But the general idea, if someone says that your idea is stupid, you know that it's not something personal. It's just the fact that this person has different attitude, different mindset, and you accept it. And then you ask this person, okay, that's interesting. You have different opinions. So tell me, why? Why so? Why do you think this way? Then empathy for other people, yeah? Think about what others think, yeah? So you know that there are so many opinions and you ask for their opinion as well. Humble about their own knowledge. And I think this is very interesting because I will also talk about it a bit later, that very often people who are professionals in their own field, they believe that they know everything. And very often these people are considered narrow-minded. That's the thing, that you need to be humble about your own knowledge. You need to understand that there is no way that you know everything. Even if you are a very good professional, there is always a better professional, believe me. And that's great because you can learn more. So you need to be humble about your own ideas, about your knowledge. You need to be conscious about the fact that even if you know a lot, like really a lot, there is definitely something that you don't know yet. And then the last one is believe others have right to share. So you give others the possibility to share. Even if you think that your idea is the best, it's very good and we can stick to this, let others share as well. Okay, so factors which influence open-mindedness. First of all is personality. In the 5-factor model of human personality, openness to experience is one of the 5 broad dimensions that make up human personality. For example, introverts and extroverts, we can compare them. This personality trait shares many of the same qualities with open-mindedness, such as being willing to consider new experiences and ideas and engaging in self-examination. 5-factor model is a very important, it's very interesting actually model. You can take this test easily on Google. If you just Google it, yeah, you can find it easily. Very often employers ask applicants to take this test, especially in the fields where soft skills are important, for example in hospitality field. And here we talk about introverts and extroverts. Because if you're an introvert, then you don't really like sharing too much your ideas because you just feel pressured, you know. It's better for you to stay in a quiet place, and of course, this way you also limit yourself from new insights. That's not bad, okay? So nothing is bad. Everything can be improved, but this is just a fact, yeah? Extroverts, they're very outgoing people. They're like, oh, I want to know. Oh, I want to go. I want to meet new people, yeah? So it's important to know that personality really influences, okay, whether you're an open-minded or maybe a little bit less. Then expertise, I already talked about it briefly. When people feel that they're more knowledgeable or skilled in an area than other people, they're less likely to be open-minded, yeah? Already talked about it. And then comfort with ambiguity is with uncertainty. By rejecting alternative ideas that might challenge the status quo, people are able to minimize uncertainty and risk, or at least their perception of risk. Okay, so now we move to the next slide, which is about big 5 personality traits. Not gonna stay here for too long, just mention one more time that you can take this test on internet and just figure out what kind of personality you have, what kind of personality traits you have. But here I just want to concentrate on openness, yeah? So we will move to the next slide and talk about openness. So this trait features characteristics such as imagination and insight, tend to have a broad range of interests. They're curious about the world and other people and eager to learn new things and enjoy new experiences, tend to be more adventurous and creative. People who score low in this trait are often much more traditional and may struggle with abstract thinking. So let's take a look at the columns. So people who score high in openness, they're very creative, they're open to trying new things, they are focused on tackling new challenges, and they're happy to think about abstract concepts. But if, for example, you score low in openness, then you dislike change, you do not enjoy new things, you resist new ideas, not very imaginative, and you dislike abstract or theoretical concepts. So if you write it down and you just analyze it, just think about, okay, what kind of person you are, whether you're creative, whether you like to be challenged, whether you like your ideas to be challenged, and whether you can think in an abstract way. So try to analyze it and just think about, okay, what is your perception of this, yeah? That will already give you an insight whether you are more open-minded or like less open-minded person. And now, let's check whether you are an open-minded person. There is a suggestion that open-minded people also see the world differently from a visual standpoint. So take a look at this picture, yeah, and answer one question. Does your mind merge the images together or alternate between eyes? So what do you think? I will just give you, a few seconds, Yeah? Okay, good. So let's take a look. For the study, researchers administered the Big Five personality tests to participants, measuring their extroversion, agreeableness, consciousness, neuroticism, and openness to experience. They were then given a test for binocular rivalry. Participants were shown a patch of red in one eye and a patch of green in the other. Those who scored higher for openness were able to merge both images into one unified red-green patch. Those who scored lower for openness tended to switch back and forth between the incompatible images. So now you have an answer. I wouldn't really take it very, very seriously, but still, I think that's an interesting experiment, yeah? So share your answer, your results in the comments. Okay, and now the most important question for today's session is how to be more open-minded. And first thing is fight the confirmation bias. The confirmation bias is when you try to seek the information which proves that you're right. So you already have certain beliefs, certain information and opinion. And instead of searching for new information that is going to be opposite to your own opinion, you're searching for the arguments which proves that you're right. So, and that's not correct. You need to search something what is totally opposite from your own beliefs. So involves paying more attention to things that confirm our existing beliefs, while at the same time discounting evidence that challenges what we think. Okay, the second point is ask questions. I always say ask questions as much as possible. Always ask yourself questions. And sometimes you won't get answers and you will get even more questions, and that's fine. But when you ask questions, you stay conscious about what's going on, what's going on in your mind, what's going on around you. So being able to question not just others, but also yourself as you encounter new information, ask yourself a few key questions such as, how much do you really know about the topic? How trustworthy is the source? Have you considered other ideas? Do you have any biases? And the last one is give it time. Instead of listening or considering the other perspective, you enter a mode of thinking where you are just trying to prove the other person wrong, sometimes before you even have a chance to consider all of the points. So before proving your point, proving that you're right, just take a small break, just for a few minutes. Think about it. Ask question yourself and then start talking. So these 3 tips gonna help you. Let's talk a bit more about confirmation bias. So what does it mean? It means not seeking out objective facts, interpreting information to support your existing beliefs, only remembering details that uphold your belief, ignoring information that challenges your belief. Well, I already talked about it, yeah? But so that you know, so that you keep it in your mind, so that you know what confirmation bias is and how you can combat it, yeah? Okay, there is a video which I really want you to watch. So I will leave the link in the description below. So please make sure you watch it. It's very short, but it's super nice. Like, it's really, the vibe in the video is super cool. So please watch this short video about open-mindedness. And well, I came to the end of our PowerPoint presentation. I hope it was very useful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know whether you liked it and whether you want to have more workshops like this. And make sure you watch the video and share with us your opinion in the comments below. And Center Perk is always open to you. Just let us know if there is something you're concerned with. Okay, have a nice day.